Hey, how's it going? Just gonna continue on with these knife reviews. Right here I've got my only custom knife that I've collected so far. Apparently it's a full-on custom company called Martin Knives. They're based in Texas. This is the small Tejas, T-E-J-A-S. Tejas, I guess, which is Spanish for Texas. So I acquired this in a trade through Blade Forums, and yeah, at first I thought, this isn't going to really be a very impressive knife, but it surprised me. When I got it, I really enjoyed, playing with this knife, and it's a full titanium scaled knife. I think the base model has a G10 back scale. This one has full titanium, and it's really comfortable. But this video is going to I guess not really show how small this knife really is, maybe until I do some comparison shots, but just to do a quick spec overview, this knife closed is 3 1/4 inches long. The blade is 2 1/4 inches long. So that's tiny. On camera it's going to look like it's not too bad, but 2 1/4 inches, that's about comparable to a dragonfly from Spyderco. So overall, the length is 5.5 inches. But as small as this knife is, the blade stock is 0.125 inches. So it's a good chunk of steel. But it is also full flat ground, so yeah, take it as you will. So I don't know too much about Martin knives. This is a very thick knife. The action on this knife is great. Just pops right out. It's got I don't know if this is kind of like a DLC coat or what. It doesn't look like it's bead blasted, but it is very smooth. I just sharpened this, so it's got that polished finish on the bevel right there. There's the Martin print for the branding on the blade. Right there, one thing that you'll notice about this knife that is very, I don't know, I just found it really interesting, is around here it's got regular Torx bit screws all around it, but on the pivot joint it's got a Phillips head. So at first I thought it was kind of cheap looking until I was just adjusting the blade play a little bit, and I just tightened it right up with a common screwdriver. So it was really convenient, if you will. But at first glance when I saw that, I thought, oh, it's kind of cheap. The other thing, on this very small blade, you have a very large thumb stud. It's probably bigger than a Sebenza's thumb stud, and it's very comfortable to deploy. Again, it just shoots right out. It's very smooth, no blade play at all whatsoever. So, really nice knife. The pocket clip is a little reminiscent of a Benchmade clip, even though the screws, I believe, are a little bit smaller than a normal Benchmade clip. It's got a little lanyard hole here, flow-through design, and the jimping is really good. For a small knife like this, it just locks your finger in. So the jimping is great on this little knife. Reverse grip is not going to seem very threatening, but it'll hold up. It's going to hold its own for sure, being that it has the Chris Reeve frame lock and all, and it's very comfortable in hand as well. Regular grip like this, or reverse grip like I was just showing. And I think one of the reasons maybe is because it's got this little hump right here on the frame lock, and you can see that you can use that. I guess that you use it to actuate. You can put your thumb all the way down here if you want to, but when you actuate this lock here, this nice little hump is just really easy to get to, and it serves also as kind of like a choil that your fingers just go around. So you just lay your fingers here, and it's not quite a full four-finger grip. If I lift my pinky right there, you can kind of see it kind of just rests around the hump of the knife right there. So all in all, it is a very comfortable knife. I'd love to one day get my hands on a large Tejas or the extra large Tejas, but yeah, this small Tejas has been very enjoyable to use. The knife is just perfect to fit right into your little coin pocket on your jeans. It fits right in there, and it just sits right on the end of this pocket clip. So that was kind of a cool thing as I was playing around with it. So this is the Martin Small Tejas, and I'll just do some quick size comparisons between some commonly known knives. So closed, this is how it compares against the, this is my G10 Dragonfly. Handle wise, it's a little bit shorter, I believe, than the Dragonfly here. But then lengthwise, let me see if I get that lined up right. Can't really tell. But opened up, I think the Dragonfly maybe has a little bit more grip than the Tejas, but both feel very good. I think the Dragonfly is a great knife, but obviously when you compare blade stock, the Tejas is a bit thicker. 0.125 versus, I don't know how small. I want to say 2.5 millimeters on the, or maybe even 2 millimeters stock on the Dragonfly. So with such a small knife, the Tejas seems quite a bit more substantial. The other thing is that the blade for the Tejas is S30V, so uses a higher end steel for its knives. So that was against the Dragonfly. Here it is against the small Sebenza. So even a small Sebenza is going to dwarf the Martin Tejas, small Tejas. Here it is against a large Sebenza. Maybe I'll adjust it this way, so it's still dwarfed against the large Sebenza. And then here you go against Strider SMF CC. So you get an idea of how small the Martin Tejas really is. But as small as it is a great knife as well. So yeah, I really enjoy this knife. Check out their website, I believe at martinknives.com. And hope you enjoyed this video, and just appreciate if you subscribe and leave your comments too. I'd like to improve in these knife reviews, and I'm hoping to keep them shorter than this video though. So yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you around.